Gunnar's Daughter, Chapter 24. These 3 men who lived in the hut were outlaws. Vigdis well remembered having heard of such fellows, who were said to make these forests unsafe for travelers. 2 of them were brothers, named Hermod and Einar Hadelanding. Illuge, the third, had come from the north country. He was a very handsome man, tall and well built, with small hands and feet, good features, a hooked nose, blue eyes, and long curly fair hair and beard. One morning, when Vigdis was much better, Illuge came in to her as she sat alone with the boy. They talked together for a while. Then he said, "We have been talking, my companions and I. It is not easy for us to get ourselves a woman up here in the forest. Your case is not much better than ours, since you are driven away from the haunts of men. Now this is what we must do. You and I shall share a bed, and when spring comes, I shall build a house for myself farther north on the lake. Hermod and Einar will also see to getting themselves wives." Vigdis sat with the boy on her lap. She answered, "I have too good a trust in you, Illuge, to think you will force me." Illuge answered after a pause, "Force you I will not, but I do not know why you should wait. For in the end you must take one of us, and I think I have most right to you. There's a good place here for fishing and hunting by the lake, which we call Bear Lake, and you will be better off, you and your boy, than you could have looked to be when I found you." Vigdis answered, "You must be content with much less than one would expect of men like you. If you will live in a miserable clearing in the depths of the forest, far from any dwelling, I cannot see why you and the others do not come back among your fellow men. I do not believe any man would dare to deny you peace where I come from, for there is none that can compare with any one of you." Illuge told her it was not so easy to leave the forest as she thought. Vigdis said, "I am not minded to let Cole Arnson, who burned my father in his house, drive me and my son from our home, though I am but a lonely woman and young too. I know well where father hid his gold before he died, and I mean to get that back too. But if you will help me, you and your friends, I will share with you, as is the custom among comrades, and our fate shall be alike." "You are a bold woman," replied Illuge, "but Oslo lies too near, and our deeds are too well known there. If King Olaf were not in Hadeland this winter, it might be." Then said Vigdis, "It may be that is best of all for us. I have good cause to appeal to the king, and I have heard too that he preaches the new faith and is very friendly towards all who become Christian. But at my home there are many who hold fast to the gods and sacrifice at Thor's temple. My counsel is that I go to King Olaf, and if none of you dare go with me, it will be well enough if one show me the way through the forest. Then I think our lot will be better, and I promise it shall be the same for you as for me." After this, Vigdis had more talk with the outlaws about her plan. Einar Hadelanding, who was the youngest of them, greatly wished to try to win back his father's estate, and Hermod said he had long been tired of this rough life. His heart was set on getting a ship and leaving the country. Illuge was less ready to yield and often talked with Vigdis when they were alone, saying she must be his wife. Her answer was that they might talk of that when she had got back to Vadin. And in the end, Illuge promised to accompany her northward to the king in Hadeland.